intentional. What else can we do when I'm feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go.
Big on it, got the flame on my right in my head, got the flame.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Anganika and just want to tell you that I love you, and today I have this pretty fun tutorial for you. Completely something different than what I usually do, but I just thought I should maybe play with the colors a little bit. So today we have this fun look with some pink lip, purple lips and some really dramatic eyes. So I hope you guys like this, and if you want to know how I did this, maybe you should just stick around and watch, you know. By the way, I am hosting a giveaway right now, and if you want to win Samsung Galaxy J7, some Maybelline goodies and a lot of makeup, then you should just click down below and see that. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. I will have my Instagram name somewhere around here. So thank you guys, and let's just get into the tutorial. I wanted to mention that through this tutorial you're gonna see my lip ring coming and going, like it's crazy, but I'm just having such trouble with it. So we're starting off with Fresh to Wash Skin, and then I'm applying my Daily Moisturizer by Nivea, and then I'm applying my favorite primer, Prime and Fine by Cutest, and I'm using my stippling brush to apply this primer. It's my favorite way of applying primer. I feel like it kind of gets into your pores and really does the job that way. Next, I'm using my NYX Liquid Illuminator, Born to Glow, and just applying this so I can contour a little bit. All the brushes that I'm using are from IQ Cosmetics brush line actually, and they're my favorite brushes in the whole wide world. Like, there are no better brushes than IQ Cosmetics. Then I'm taking my Fit Me Maybelline foundation in number 220, and this is my favorite foundation ever. Like, if you're looking for affordable and really good foundation, this is the foundation for you. Also, I'm giving away one foundation at my giveaway, so you can win that if you enter. And I'm applying with the same brush. This is a stippling brush by IQ Cosmetics, and I know it looks really dirty. I'm just too lazy to clean it. I promise this is not always the case. I just was too lazy this morning, and sorry about that. Just try not to look directly at it, okay? After I blend this away with this brush, and I'm taking my Maybelline Dream Blender, and this is best beauty blender ever. And it's really easy to use because you have that like a stick, so you can hold on to it. You don't have to, you know, hold the very tip, and it's so much easier that way. I really like this blender. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Age Rewind, if I remember it, concealer, and just applying this under my eye, my chin, my nose, and on my forehead. As you can see, I use a lot of Maybelline products. Next one is also Maybelline contouring stick, and this is Face Studio Master Contour. So yes, I really like Maybelline makeup. I'm not really sure, are they cruelty free? I don't really know, but I'm just applying this so I can contour my face, you know, on my nose, on my forehead, on my cheekbones, and then I'm using my IQ Cosmetics blending brush, actually contouring brush, and just trying to blend away the contour. And as I said, these are my favorite brushes by IQ Cosmetics, and they do a job perfectly, and they are pretty cheap also. Sorry for my camera, I'm using cheap-ass camera. I don't really have money to afford big old cameras. So we're just gonna have to deal with this one, and it's completely out of focus a lot of time, and it just does not want to zoom in like a normal camera would do, and it's kind of annoying me, but you know, we kind of try to get along. Okay, after that I'm blending, I'm gonna blend away my highlighter and concealer. I'm using my mini beauty blender for that. This is the best way to blend away, you know, concealer under your eyes. I feel like it really does the job. And then after that I'm gonna grab my Catrice matte powder and just try to bake, because I do not own a loose powder, so I just kind of, you know, ruin my matte powder and just apply it under my eyes, if that makes sense. But you know, living the cheap life, girl. Then I'm taking my blending brush, and this is actually for eyeshadow, but I use this so I can just, you know, make my cheeks a little bit more contoured. And then I'm using my bronzing palette by Beauty Woman or Pretty Woman, I'm not really sure. And this palette I got from a dollar store, actually here in Austria. It's a €1 store. You will not believe how good this stuff is. Like, it's so great. I love it so much. You know, it's not orange at all. It's just brown, and it's a perfect shade. I have been looking for this stuff for longest time. Moving on to my eyes, I'm going to show you here how my eyes look in a daylight. You know, when the sun is shining directly at my eyes are green. When I'm indoor, my eyes are hazel, and then on camera, because this is a shitty camera and you don't even see the colors, right? These colors are completely wrong on camera. They are something between brown and hazel and a bit of red also. So, you know, don't attack me all straight away that I am lying on Instagram or shit. I'm not. This is just the way that happens on my camera. And I'm using my blush Nude by Maybelline and my Essence, you know, eyeshadow palette, and just, you know, doing the thing. You can see it in here what I'm doing. I can't really explain. Again, these brushes are by IQ Cosmetics. They're best. Next, I'm gonna line my eyes, and that I'm using Mystique Black IQ gel liner and IQ Cosmetics, you know, gel liner brush, and I'm just gonna line my eyes, and then I'm just gonna wing it out a bit. And the way I wing my liner is I kind of compare it to my eyebrow, and I don't know how I actually do it. I'm gonna show you in a second what I mean. I don't really know how to explain. It's just what I always do. You see, I measure my eyebrow, then I move it down to my eyes and just create a wing that way. I feel like it's much prettier when it's kind of, you know, measured right, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have all the products linked and listed down below so you guys can find it. Most of the products are, well, actually all of them are from a drugstore here in Austria, and I feel like any drugstore has these products also. And I tried to fix my liner, and of course I messed it up even more, so you gotta do what you gotta do. It's not a first time, definitely not gonna be a last time. Just get over it. That's the story of my fucking life. Get over it, okay? Then I'm lining my waterline with this black kind of, is this highlighter? What is this? I don't know the words. Oh, no, you don't know the words. Okay. Just look what I'm doing and try to repeat the same if you want to. And you can see that I paid my fucking Essence eyeshadow palette €2 fucking. Yes. Again, cheap life, girl, okay? Cheap life. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara and applying this onto my eyes. This is, well, after Colossal Lashes, if that's how you pronounce it. This is my favorite mascara. It's really good. Again, Maybelline stuff. In love with Maybelline stuff. Okay, don't freak out here. I'm gonna show you my lashes now, and they're dirty, they're completely damaged, but these are the most beautiful lashes I own. They're so pretty. My friend got this 2 years ago for me from London, and I still haven't discovered the name of this brand. I don't know what they're called. I don't know where I can find them. I am suffering, people, okay? Suffering. Next, I'm taking my drugstore kabuki brush and blending everything away, you know, dusting away the powder and just trying to mix everything together so it kind of looks blended and nice. You don't want to be orange, you know what I'm talking about? You don't want to be orange. So. Next, I'm just gonna, you know, apply some, what the fuck is this? Concealer onto my lips before I apply my lipstick. And you have been asking me so much about this lipstick on Instagram. And it's so funny because this lipstick I made myself from crayons like a couple of years ago. My sister and I were kind of goofing around and just decided to make this, and I never actually used it. And 2 years later I found it, and I don't know if this is healthy, probably not, but I decided to use it because it's such a pretty color and I really like it. So I really like the way it turned out. It's kind of vibrant, and as you can see, I took off my lip ring. As I mentioned, I am having a lot of trouble with that, but I have to take it off when I'm doing my lipstick because I get it all dirty and messed up, and I just don't know how to do lipstick properly with wearing a lip ring, so I always take it off, and that's probably the reason why I'm having so much trouble with it. Okay, I think I'm gonna take it off, I don't know. This brush is not by IQ Cosmetics. I don't know which brush this is. I can't really remember, but it's just a, you know, lipstick brush. And I messed up. Sorry, alive. And then I'm just gonna apply some essence, you know, blush. This is Matte Touch blush. It's so pretty, such a pretty color. I usually do not wear blush, but this is such a pretty color that I love wearing blush. After this, I'm gonna apply my liquid illuminator, actually highlighter, and you guys have been asking me a lot about my illuminator on Instagram, so here it is. It's Up Lighting Illuminator by Clinique. It's the best highlighter in the whole wide world. I am in love with it, and as I said, I like to, you know, blend away my illuminator with my fingers. It's the best way to use it. So I'm just blending away my highlighter, and that will be it, you know. That will be it for this tutorial, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. I love you all so much. You should definitely like this video if you liked it, and maybe subscribe. I don't know if you want to. I mean, you don't have to. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. You know that I love you, so thank you. Bye.